Members of the Civil Union Review Commission.
Can you stand closer to this?
Okay.
Because the news feed is also on the other microphone.
Okay. My name is Tom Barbera. I'm a resident of Massachusetts and have been a labor leader in Massachusetts for the past 30 years. I'm particularly happy to be here tonight because I'm originally from New Jersey, South Jersey. I grew up in Atlantic City, and most of my family members remain in South Jersey. They own Barbera's Seafood and Produce in Atlantic City. My grandfather was a Republican ward leader in the city, and cousins of mine serve as police officers there today. So I love this state. And I want New Jersey same-sex couples to have the equality that same-sex couples have in Massachusetts. Nationally, I'm a founding member of the AFL-CIO's LGBT labor organization, Pride at Work, for which I have served as National Vice President of Organizing. In Massachusetts, I have served as Vice President of the state AFL-CIO. For the past 3 years in Massachusetts, I have worked for SEIU as an advocacy liaison to constituents throughout the state. As a labor leader, whose very job involves keeping the finger on the pulse of LGBT workers all across Massachusetts, and as an advocate in constant touch with every civil rights organization and agency throughout the state, I am in a unique position to learn about and report to you complaints that same-sex married couples have had with ERISA. ERISA, as you know, is the federal law that governs many employers' pension and health benefit plans. ERISA, in combination with the Federal Defense of Marriage Act, allows ERISA-covered employers not to recognize same-sex relationships, even in a state like Massachusetts that has same-sex marriage, or New Jersey, which has civil unions law. This begs the question: if so many of the companies about New Jersey's civil unions law involve ERISA, what difference would it make to change the law to marriage equality in New Jersey when ERISA would still apply? Commissioners, it would make all the difference in the world. From the immediate weeks after May 17, 2004, when marriage equality took effect in Massachusetts, right on through today, ERISA has barely been an issue in Massachusetts. Certainly not compared to New Jersey. In the first weeks of marriage equality in Massachusetts, only a few companies chose not to provide retirement benefits under ERISA to same-sex married couples. And from the day our marriage equality law took effect through today, civil rights organizations in Massachusetts, as well as our state government, have received virtually no complaints about companies not providing health care benefits to same-sex married couples. This is in stark contrast to what New Jersey is experiencing. It is not that ERISA-covered employers in Massachusetts don't understand that federal law allows them to refrain from providing benefits to same-sex married couples. It's that employers also understand that without the term civil union or domestic partner to hide behind, if they don't give equal benefits to employees in same-sex marriages, these employees will have to come forth and with the real excuse for discrimination.
Well, your time is up.
I just want to conclude with a personal note. You have my testimony. In 1986, I received a telephone call for my father's doctor. My dad was rushed to the hospital. I was in Boston. I drove down from Boston. It took me 4 hours and 45 minutes. Thank God the cops weren't too vigilant. I arrived at the hospital. The doctor basically was going to remove all extraordinary means from my dad. And I didn't know what my father wanted. So I had to talk to him first. Talk to him, he wanted certain things to happen and certain things not to happen. A day later, my partner arrived. And I was lucky I didn't make that decision, because on Christmas Day, on the 25th, my partner presented me with a ring of engagement. In the hospital that night, my dad basically said, when I get out of here, I'm going to cater your wedding. On December 27th, my dad died. This is not about a privilege. This is not about a right. This is about justice. It's about justice for my dad to see his son be married. It's about justice for my Uncle Carmen, who since died from Atlantic City, who was with his partner for 30 years. It's about justice for my friend Sam Goldberg, who in Massachusetts, at the age of 80, married his partner of 50 years. It's about justice for every single person in this room. Thank you.